Hi, I'm Niall. This is NZCS Tactical Gaming. And when do we go from here? We are here tonight to show you what not to do.
And we excel at it.
And then some. We don't have a Marine here tonight, so at least we're not going to get lost.
Hey, those cliffs snuck up on him.
Oh, if you haven't watched it already on the upload to YouTube, oh yeah, there's a good 15 minutes of Marine not understanding that if north is this way, when you turn the ship around the other direction, north isn't. So that happened.
That was beautiful.
And that's actually where we left off. So I would like Captain Oni on behalf of your entire crew, I would like a perception check.
God damn it. I hate it when I have to do shit on behalf of everybody else.
And maybe you shouldn't be the captain.
I know, right? That's what you get for being the boss.
Captain Neff.
Everything but no.
No.
She will cast fucking glitter and flames and burn the boat down before we get out of the dock. I rolled a 3. You guys are all terrible at helping me perceive.
No, that's crew. That's crew.
Okay.
Everybody else do a perception check.
Oh, no. No, not that.
8. I rolled a 1.
Neff.
The biggest problem with goblins is they cannot see above the rail.
Should I do one?
Neff.
What?
Hi.
Hi.
You playing tonight?
Yes?
Okay, could we roll a perception check, please?
8.
Oh, you all suck.
Yeah.
No one noticed the big sea leviathan we are dead.
All right, so first you see the tentacles come up over the side.
I thought we didn't notice anything.
You didn't notice it before it happened. Okay, no, there's no tentacle.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
I'm sure you have.
Don't judge me for my hentai habits.
Big guy goes first.
Up in the crow's nest, you hear one of your seamen yell, "Cast away!" And he's pointing out towards where you should have been going, not to the south where the land is.
Well, that's convenient. I'm glad that he's directly on the route of the way we're supposed to. Yeah, let's go get him.
Okay, so what you can see is a way out on the horizon. Of course, the one up in Crow's Nest, you see a lot better.
Yeah.
You see a rowboat. It's about half the size of a regular longboat.
Oh, good. So he's not like treading water or anything.
It's all you can see is the boat.
Okay. I'm going to assume that whatever's there is not treading water and is not in danger of drowning. Therefore, set the speed to lackadaisical.
What the fuck is that speed?
Kind of like meh.
Like, don't get a splinter, no blisters, guys. Calm down. So as you approach closer and closer, you can see that there is a body in the boat. It's a female.
Do I have, I don't know everything that's on my boat. Do we have like life preservers, you know, the donut that you throw down?
Generally speaking, those are
More modern? or-
1800s.
Okay. I tie a rope around the goblin.
Wait a minute. Oh, it's still very fashionable. Okay, there's only 2 ways that this is going to go, and I don't like either.
Well, we need someone to go down there and make sure that the person that is laying down in the boat is okay. You weigh less than anybody else here.
As true as that might be, I also might not be able to swim.
You hired us to get all of this shit done on a fucking boat and you cannot swim. Dumb ass little guy. Where's Bob? Bob!
You expect
Mom
someone
is
of my
sleeping
noble
below deck.
stature to go into that filthy water? No, that's why I hired you.
I expect you to know how to swim.
I expected trolls to know how to swim.
I could at least doggy paddle.
That's why I hired you.
Where's
Because
Bob?
you can double. He's asleep down below.
Somebody go get Bob and tie a rope around him.
Last time he uses me as bait.
How can they use you as bait? I'm not
While you
fishing.
guys are arguing, the crew starts lowering one of the boats.
This is why I hired you guys.
Good job.
Shut up and do the right thing.
As I was describing, the person in the boat isn't looking a healthy color.
Mm.
They're looking like they already drowned. They're kind of a bluish green tinge. The awkward part is that she is wearing nothing but seashells for a top.
Well, at least they're not starfish. That gets really interesting with where the mouth is.
I've heard that discussion
If-
today, actually.
Right?
Um,
Anything. Hell, we can loot it.
Somebody loot the
Would
body.
you let me finish describing?
Mermaids
first?
wear
Oh my
wings as well.
God!
You said it drowned.
No.
He said it looked drowned.
We can give the body to the sailors. They
And
haven't had
bikini
it.
bottoms.
Never mind.
Their oars are still in the boat. The boat is half filled with water. Go.
When you guys get down there, loot the body.
They're like, what do you want us to steal, boss? The shells?
Maybe she's laying on. I don't know. Go get it.
What kind of shells?
You are awakened by people getting into your boat and
These-
grabbing you.
These guys are fucking terrible at plundering.
You could probably sell those shells at a
Who are
port.
you?
I have to tell a fucking pirate.
Guys.
Who are you?
She starts yelling at the crew. Who are you?
Oh god damn it! Don't pick it up. Throw it back.
I need help. I think we should probably help them. I need help.
Are you startled?
Are you gonna kill me?
I don't know.
Are you gonna loot my body? I heard something about looting my body.
Well, if that depends on if you've got precious stones or gems or gold or things worth looting.
All I have is what's on me. This broken boat and these shells.
Then probably not. You can come aboard.
Thank you so much. Please also.
I
don't kill
commissioned
me.
this voyage.
You have grease.
I understand
glitter,
that you are the captain.
everything you could possibly want.
Having said that, actually,
Are
no,
you in fear?
you are actually in the right here.
Are
Sounds like
you
you
may come aboard,
scared
fearful.
or
Trying to figure out what's gonna happen.
That's right. Know your place. Your place is to give me orders when we're not on the boat.
Me or
No, him.
oh him?
You can't see him. He's below deck.
Okay.
And by that, he can't see above the rail.
as
Am
she's as
Am I
she's
safe? Are you gonna hurt me? If so, just leave me in this boat.
You heard it. They've heard the boat.
Well, I mean, that's like... I will tell you, I do not have intentions to hurt you. Whether or not you get hurt is... maybe.
with closer inspection, she has ears that look like fins.
You an elf? The
No.
fuck?
I'm a druid.
Yes, elves can be druids. Whatever. My intention is not to hurt you.
Okay.
I'm just saying that with this crew of misfits, it's a possibility.
Who do I need to watch out for?
Yes!
On
Thank
this,
very
you
much
see a
for-
guy show up on deck wearing a mustard yellow zoot suit, and he says, "Hey, guy, what's up?
Crom,
Hey, Put."
we found the fish lady.
Hi, I'm Priya.
Like the electric car?
No, I've never heard of that car.
I need more fucking people from our time. Why is it everybody around here that's not okay with her?
So bad.
Can we get in the boat?
What's a car?
Yes.
It's like a Vordo,
They-
but you don't need something to pull it. It has an engine in
They,
it that makes it go.
Like a horse.
There is a ladder on the side of the ship
Exactly.
that you can go up.
You
This
sit in it,
ship
like with the wheels.
similar to
in the
what's
boat,
right here.
With the wheels up front. So
You're in something that looks
See it.
similar to
And
this.
the engine makes the wheels turn, and then you turn in the
Can
direction
I
of the
hear
car.
all of this fuel on deck?
Well,
You could either use
there's
a
a
combustible fuel, like oil,
I feel
turn it
weaker.
into a gasoline.
Out of
And make
out
a
of the water,
combustion
but I
engine.
know that
I will draw you up some
I need
schematics
help
later. These I
and
actually know.
I will climb on this
Or,
boat.
in other words, you could use
And
electricity,
the zoot suit helps
power.
a lot.
which
He
in
will
this era
appreciate that when he's
maybe
So
leader.
it's a lot more
I don't
friendly
know.
with the zoot suit, man.
I have
Bright
like
yellow.
5
Yeah.
different ways of
I thought it was
making
mustard yellow.
an engine and making things
It
go.
is
I
mustard
just
yellow.
need to do
French
it in
is
a way that's
mustard
not going
yellow.
to piss off the gods and smite the leadership right
Not
away.
not Dijon mustard yellow. But
Same
Fren-
guy, yeah.
French's mustard is barely mustard though.
Well,
It is
but
taken.
that's the that is the
Yes,
standard.
because I
It is
come
a
from a different
semi-mustard.
time and place and have
All right. Well,
knowledge
hearing the
that is
commotion, Varys
not
comes out.
native to this
on deck.
world. If I were to bring said
Right.
knowledge into this world,
See
it's
these guys
overpopulated.
talking about Priya's
No, we're talking about
electric
cars.
and
He's telling me of a fascinating device. A horseless carriage.
He doesn't know what a car is.
I'm thinking about making one.
Let me introduce myself.
Oh shit, the
My-
fish lady! I forgot about her.
Is she a mermaid? I can't
my
quite
name
see.
is
She has-
my name is Priya.
Priya.
Thank you very much for
Varys
having
walks right on over to you. It's a pleasure to meet you,
Is she a
Priya.
mermaid?
thank you.
No,
guys.
she flakes.
Okay.
Please let me know how I can contribute.
Well,
Nice to
first,
meet you. You
let's
want to
just-
see my glitter collection?
Say no!
Yeah, just trust us on this one, you know. You good at fishing?
I protect the fish.
So yes. I listen to you
Depends on why we are fishing.
for food.
For food, yes.
We have a whole bunch of people on this boat that make this boat go, and lots of these people need food. And if we can have fresh food, that makes them happy.
I'd be happy to contribute with that.
I would appreciate that. I'm not saying murder them by the billions.
No,
He might.
I
You need to take a fish behind the bush and snap its neck.
I will take only what we need.
Only if it threatens me and my crew.
I will take only what I need and
Hold
have
on.
a clean kill.
It wasn't threatening you and your hero when you snapped his fucking neck.
He was unconscious
He
and
was
behind the
unconscious
bush.
in the bush. Oh,
He and his.
It's how he
We're
perceives.
all threatening.
It's what he perceives
I
as
will
a threat.
protect you from
Exactly.
rogue fish, as well as I am very much at one
or ones that might turn him over to
with
police.
nature and with fish.
Suddenly go
That
fish.
sounds fascinating. How does that work? How does one communicate with fish?
Okay, just to explain why we had to take a break. One amongst us is brand new to the game, and we had to help her out a little bit. I'm not telling you who it is, but she just raised her hand. She was,
And the newbie.
And if you are a follower, you will know because she has not been here before.
well, either as Julia. Not on the recorded part.
Mm. Has
She goes
No,
not recorded.
You're up to level 5.
Not yet. We weren't quite at that point yet. Okay. So you're turning. You turn to the north to go towards her. Are you just going to continue?
Yes.
Okay.
We're gonna keep going with that. I'm gonna have the one crew member continue to help me with the various sailing tools, map, compass, little protractor thing. I personally don't know them, so I'm not gonna pretend that I do.
It's more
That's
for
a
your
great thing
class,
about
not
a
your
character.
The era of sail here in this place and time is a little bit more advanced than it was during the similar era on Earth. So you've got a few more tools at your disposal.
No, cool.
But if you're looking for information that is comparable, you would be from what on Earth would have been the region of England, Britain,
Okay.
and those areas.
I'm just trying to think of like a culture of what we're coming from.
When you came in, where you left was actually northern. It was the North Sea. You transitioned over into the Channel, and then instead of being on the shores to the north, you ended up being on the shores to the south.
Okay.
Did you watch last?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we did not watch Black Sails.
No.
I meant the last episode where there was an argument about where north was.
That was so funny.
With Rob pointing one way.
Oh, it's just
It was just so beautiful.
continuing north. Good 6 hours. There's not a whole, real heavy wind. About another 6 hours north, you hear from the crow's nest above, land ho. Are you becoming acclimated with your new persons here? You're talking to Neff, I see.
Yes, I'm trying not to get glittered because although I very much like glitter, I've had warnings about it and I'm just trying to acclimate to where I'm at and turning the same color as this boat to try and blend in and make myself less of a target.
She's turned from blue-green to brown.
Then I can just pretend to look like the wood if you guys want to harvest my
Captain
body.
Oni, can you explain this?
Go into the front of the boat.
I'm gonna go up to the very front so I can like keep a lookout for the land. I'm actively looking for the port that we were supposed to be going to the first time before
So like glittery.
Crom
they
found the
turn
cliff.
All kinds of
There
colors.
is Crom found the cliff?
No,
The guy in the crow's nest.
nope, not yet,
Found
not right.
Saw
Yeah,
it.
but Crom had the holy shit, it snuck up on
So
me.
you
Oh,
turn
okay.
gold.
So yes, the directly ahead, you see the shoreline. The closer you get, the farther you see that goes both east and west. Rather tall white cliffs.
She throws a spin at people that blinds people with glitter.
Looking for
Actually,
port because we were coming here to look for work of the
When it was a boy,
possible
it was
unsavory kind.
You're on the right shore.
Okay, guys. This is an east or west moment. I was here, and now here, and I want to be here, right?
That would be east, yes.
I'm just confirming this with the guy who's
Oh.
been helping me.
So you're okay. You're addressing the maps. You're trying to
Yeah,
figure out a
I'm try-
location, going off of time, and yeah. Yeah, he says yeah.
Okay, good. Helmsman, that way.
And I will point east.
I was just
Turn starboard or some shit.
I think that's
was
right. If we're going north and I need to go east, turning starboard is correct, right?
It's turning starburst.
naval expert.
Shit, I fucked up. That's a fail. I thought port is left.
I thought port
Is
was left.
port left?
I thought port was left.
It is.
So if I'm going north,
Starboard would be-
starboard is. Don't do that to me, jerk. The man behind the camera is fucking with me.
You're not paying any attention to the man behind the camera.
I had no idea you were informed.
God damn it, Oz. Clearly, you don't watch enough porn.
Clearly,
Alright.
or at least I'm watching the right time.
There you go. Yeah, the market for Japanese dudes with dad bods is pretty small. Much like Japanese dudes. So yeah, we're gonna go.
Now I'm gonna have to check.
Dad bod porn.
I did another drink.
We're going starboard. I'm pretty. Was Helmsman also correct?
One of my friends.
Trying to learn this.
Yes, that would be the
Okay.
person at the helm.
Good. I'm trying to
Yeah.
get this correct. So
Oh.
Helmsman, starboard, and we'll continue on.
Don't hit the bumpy part.
Yeah,
Um,
this is not the Titanic. This is the Baconator. Do not sink my ship.
Yes.
ship ho!
By the way, this is the Baconator.
Ship. Oh.
There's another ship.
We named the ship after bacon.
Yes, we did. We're also going to get Wendy's as a mermaid carved into the front
Yes.
bow.
I do not know who this Wendy
Oh, yeah.
is.
She just earned her first advantage.
I did.
You totally missed it.
I did totally.
Because
Did.
I said
Ship
ship
ho.
ho, and she says, "Oh, you were talking about me."
I said you better not be talking about me.
Oh, close enough. Close enough.
No, she's already been dead and
Ah.
burned.
No,
the ship
still
ho.
here.
No, the ship ho.
burn.
No.
Oh well, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, she was.
I already know now.
Yeah.
Bears is still sad about that.
Yeah, we all are pretty sad about that.
Yeah.
But she wasn't on this ship.
Yeah, but if she was, she would have been the ship ho.
That's true. That's true.
Someone's got to
Hi.
keep my crew company.
Well, I mean, how do you order drinks on a ship?
I'm gonna
Okay,
be clear that I will not be
listen.
replacing that role.
One at a time.
So,
Everyone's looking at me.
Would you go order a beer, please? In the manner that you are accustomed to doing?
No, thank you.
heard.
No.
Well, I mean, if you put it that
Okay,
way, she
I'm
did
gonna
correct
get
the
up
way
to the-
she ordered one.
I'm
So
gonna get up to the front
I made
and
that mistake.
Yeah.
check out for the ship. I want to make sure it's not a.
The thing.
It is
No.
flying a white flag with a red cross.
Okay, so it's either Swedish or they need medical attention.
No,
It's Swedish.
I think you're thinking Swiss. That would be a red flag with a white cross.
Swedish fish.
Swedish fish. They're so delicious.
God, I miss those.
I
So
know,
what is
right?
my-
Do you not have those?
I did not realize
Oh,
you were
okay,
such
so
a
you
naval
said I
expert
missed
there.
We sell a 5-pound bag at Costco.
You know what it is. It's the bastard that stole your father's land.
We already can do that though.
Point the cannons at him and sink him.
Nope, nope, we're not doing that.
Yes, yes,
and
we
it is
are.
Steps right in.
But it is
Nope.
then
That
pointed out by
wretched
your
car stole
crew-
my father's land, and I shall see him hanged or
It's
blown.
pointed out to you by your crew that you're not flying any flag.
That's a
flag?
bad thing.
What colors are we flying under?
Well, we should be flying under the colors of whomever we are privateering for.
Ah, so the Jolly Roger. No.
The Oni Roger.
No, I actually I have my own flag for this once I get my own ship. But right now,
Private
under the
flag.
privateering license, we technically should be flying
This
their
is your
flag.
ship. You bought this
Okay, you know what I mean.
Because we're referring to like, oh, come,
When I'm not licensed under,
something else.
you're right. I'm not flying a flag right now.
So confused.
Captain Oni, as the one who has commissioned this voyage, I ask that we sink that vessel.
Okay, I'm going to have to appeal to your. What sides do goblins have that are not dumb? Okay, here's the deal. If we sink the ship, it's hard to loot. If we murder everyone on the ship, then we can take all the stuff and the ship because it doesn't have holes in it.
The logic is sound.
Okay,
Murder everyone on board.
let's go see if the bastard who murdered your father is on the ship first. Now, if they start firing at us first, that is different. But I do not have reason to suspect that they're automatically just going to try to pirate us.
I'm gonna pull out my spyglass. I'm gonna watch that ship. If they pull out the cannons, I'm gonna tell him.
Yeah, crew member also. I'm also going to ask the crew if they have any knowledge regarding this ship or the flag that it's flying under.
It's the angles.
The angle of the dangle.
Sure.
Okay.
Are they peaceful?
Are they peaceful? Are they genuinely hostile? Are they pirateers?
They are not hostile towards the Empire.
Okay.
Um,
Not that we would know right now because we're not flying an Empire flag, which we should be. It's currently privateering for them.
are you saying this out loud?
Mental note to self. Oni is kind of doing this in the back of his head
Okay.
and muttering,
Literally in the back of his head.
yes. Trolls have a second mouth under. What?
I don't know the anatomy of trolls.
Let's keep approaching towards said ship. We're not going to be appearing hostile, like we don't have the cannons out and ready to go. Unless I get a report from my spotter up in the crew's nest or from Jazzy regarding it. And
It's starting to turn broadside to you and open its gun ports.
It's opening its gun ports.
how far away are we from it?
Half a mile.
We drop anchor.
Okay. And okay, so you're
I'm assuming half a mile is
quartermaster
okay.
asks you why you aren't flying colors yet.
Because I am still learning. and this is not something that has occurred to me prior to this moment. Yes, it makes complete sense. Yes, I will get this corrected as soon as possible. In the meantime,
Hoist the colors!
in the meantime, I would prefer we simply stay out of range of the things that go boom. So drop the fucking anchor before we get in range.
So they dropped the anchor.
Okay, good. Now then, if I just give them enough berth, do you think that they will pursue us?
Probably not. But imagine, if you will, we're heading to their port. Without flying colors. There's only two types of people that
Traditionally don't fly colors, which are pirates and assholes.
mutineers.
Yes, I understand. Do we have a way of getting said colors flying on the flag? God damn it. Neff! Can you whip up your color magic glitter bullshit and make a flag?
Just
It's only
raise
gold.
the flag.
It's only gold?
It's
We have a
only
flag.
gold.
Oh, well, fuck.
Oh,
Okay, I'm sorry.
can-
I thought it was more complicated than that in the terms of we don't have a goddamn
Raise the
flag.
colors.
Okay, yes.
I have a precedent
Okay.
station. I can change
Wait,
colors.
just waiting for your order.
Yes, that's good.
Can you do,
Thank
like,
you.
a rainbow
Sorry,
glitter?
I was
You're learning it as a captain.
I can
Okay.
rainbow.
I'm teaching you as a captain.
Yes.
So
Why
they take
rainbow?
the flag of the Empire and erase it.
yes.
Rainbows are
The
fun.
other ship closes
Well,
its gun
just-
port and skirts around the
Okay.
outside of you. Generally speaking, a ship won't sail with its colors up until they see the other ship, just to make sure they can identify each other and realize that they're not going to
How-
fight immediately.
Okay, so once they close the gun ports and start moving, pull up anchor, continue setting sail that direction. How close are they when we're? Because you said they're skirting by.
They come in within at least a quarter mile. They're headed the other up.
Okay,
Burn
so-
them.
Jutting range.
So this flag is not unique to that ship. It is unique to a kingdom. Yes?
Burning them.
Meaning, the guy who killed your father and took his lands could very well be, in fact, is probably not on that boat.
Elemental ray.
The one who killed my father
She
and
just
all
lives
of their
Can I
descendants,
cast any of these?
they have done a great slight against me,
Elementals
though.
will burn things.
And that person
And their kingdom should burn.
probably... Go back to your Vardo.
You don't order me.
I do when we're on the boat. Get back in your cage.
We'll have a talk about this after we
Three more ships are seen headed your direction. Two of them with similar colors flying. One with one you don't recognize necessarily. It's red, white, wavy stripes.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we're just going to continue down. I assume we're getting closer to port with the number of boats that are coming away from me at this point. And we'll dock.
Okay, so you're approaching into the port.
Yes.
It's a rather nice, large port. The harbor master, you can see them rowing in a small skiff out to your ship.
To approach us before we actually dock so that we can find a spot for my boat, discuss
And they can
payment,
charge
why
you.
are we the fuck here, here's your gold, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah. The terms of docking
Mhm.
is a one-time 50 gold docking fee.
Okay.
$100, $100 gold a day per docking for your size ship.
Okay, so is it going to be 150 up front?
100 up front, 50 every day.
How many?
You said the other way. You said a one-time 50 fee and then 100 a day.
One-time docking fee,
Yeah.
50.
Mhm.
And then daily, 100.
That's why I'm asking. So is it going to be 150 up front?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
But also, will you be unloading cargo?
We only have supplies for us.
Yeah. No, we're not unloading cargo.
Okay. Will you be loading cargo?
Possibly.
Captain Oni, a final word, if you may.
Yes, absolutely.
How many days are we going to be at this port?
probably at least 5 while we're looking for work, and if that work happens to be here without sailing to another place, I don't have a good number for that at this time because honestly, I was going to send you and Varys out looking for work.
I give him 800 gold.
For
The amount that we'll need to stay here for.
okay.
We're paying for a week up front.
Okay. Were you here when they purchased the ship?
The last session I remember is that we went to a island with
So you
lizards.
owe us 10,000 gold also. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I can pay 6 of that now.
No, you're saving that for everything that we're doing to build grandfather's memory.
Yes.
That's
I
what
know.
it's going to.
But
Well,
I'm
and
also your main your main source of income.
Told
For
you,
now.
I'm going to have Bob shoot people. Jesus, we've been through this.
So,
The
Jazzy,
coffers are running dry.
Jazzy, you do know the port that you're in. You've been here before. Matter of fact, the last time you were on this soil, you were here. Your homeland is 35 miles to the northwest.
It's a home that I will one day reconquer. Just not now. I doubt that these people with all their skills and their abilities are capable of such a daunting task.
What are you on about this time?
Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. Just
I tell you what. You always talk about how you have to hire us to go do all these things for you. If you get scared, you can hide in my boot.
scared.
You'll fit in it.
I just don't think you have the
Remember
competent
that, remember that
skills.
Mario game when he gets in the boot and jumps around? Can you imagine him doing that?
You have a game where you jump around in boots.
You're a goblin. You have a game where you jump around in
Context.
a box, so.
Which is
Some of our
perfect in
games
this
actually they were
situation.
pretty fun.
I'm
We would
done
chase boats in
explaining
a swamp.
context to these people.
Some of them would eat people.
I
That
don't
was a
blame you,
good
but
one.
this is
Make the goblin do the boot jump.
If I make the goblin
I
do the
guess.
boot jump, I'm just going to put them in my boot and throw them over the side of the boat.
That could work.
That could
No,
also
it
be
won't,
funny.
because I will get less paid.
Okay, fair
Not
enough.
if you shake him upside down first. Cling, 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 cling. So, as usual, along the wharf, there is warehouses and bars.
Excellent.
And inns?
Warehouses and bars.
Is there an inn here?
Oh, almost all the bars have rooms
Taverns,
for rent.
So what I'll do is tell the crew to go get some R&R. I will go in and pay a barkeep up front for some decent rooms and good meals and ale for my crew.
First off, the quartermaster
Mhm.
says that it'd probably be a better idea to let them go in shifts and keep a good portion of the crew to watch the boat.
Oh,
so
well, I was
there's
planning
a
on-
boat still here.
Okay, I was planning on staying on the boat for one, but yeah, if we have a couple other people, that would make sense. I wasn't planning on leaving the boat. I was just planning on giving my crew the opportunity to go get
Okay.
I was gonna
R&R.
offer to stay on the boat.
You got to be next to the water or something?
It would suit me.
Figured it looks like you got gills.
You
Is this the empire
have
that we're
never been. No. I just told you where this is.
So, usually, when you're flying colors, okay, and you're another, like we're flying the Empire, we're in a different country. Once we step off their boat, off of the ship, we're subject to their laws.
That's important.
But this is the port,
Pertinent.
the palace up above. This port is flying the same flag.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, that's a good idea. Have them take shifts, but still give everyone the opportunity. I'm going to stay on the boat pretty much at all times. I'm going to recommend that these two, generally being the face and leader of the party, particularly when not on said boat, go find us the next line of work to do here, and I'm going to continue working with each, like say that we keep 3 of the crew members on the boat at the same time. While they're on the boat, I'm going to have them still running through with me different functions and tasks of the boat, more explanation to the boat, what each piece of the boat is for, how it operates, etc. Oni is trying to actively learn as much information as possible.
Okay. Honing your skills, yes, I understand. So, away party, so to speak. So, who is in the away party? Who is all going ashore
I'm in the way party.
to
I'll be in the
adventure?
away party. Somebody has to represent this group of scallywags and
PC-wise,
scoundrels.
PC-wise, basically
Yes,
everyone
yes, you're
but me.
so right.
Of course I am.
Okay. So you're all going except for Bob,
Who's still
Who's-
sleeping?
who's having really bad seasickness.
See, now we have
Uh,
to keep that. So when
or we
or
can
if
just-
he ever comes back, he needs to be seasick every time we're on the
Or
ship.
I can just send his ass to the bar.
No.
Okay, fine.
No, you do not go to the bar. Trust me, you don't go to the bar when you're seasick.
I know, it'll be funny.
It would be funny if
Well, he has a
here.
dwarf.
Yes.
He has a dwarf who is used to living underground and is now on the ship.
Fine, I'm gonna just make him.
Look, he's not here. Any of the characters that don't have a person here representing them are staying on the ship.
I'm just saying, I was gonna put him on a stool, the little ramp that goes up, to put him on a stool on the dock. So at least he's not on the boat that's moving around.
That sounds good.
Okay. Not
So
a
he
total
can-
dick,
So he
Bob.
can sit and watch the boat go up and.
Yeah, exactly. Tie his beard to it.
So, this just occurred to me. I have a spell that I can use on my brother, which can actually shrink the item. If I can get a spell that can actually shrink a person, I could put them inside something and we could keep it. So, I don't know.
Where the fuck did these sour greens come from? Jesus.
I don't know.
Fred Meyer. Next question.
Just thinking.
No, seriously, did you put them?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I did. Because this is too much sugar for me. That little cut.
So, Kame,
Like I'm borderline nauseous. Come on.
I'm diabetic.
Yes, I know, and you can still eat more.
you
sugar,
notice
my
that there is a third woman in their group. She seems really, really cranky and moody, and well, she's acting like a teenage girl, but she very much looks like an adult. She is Asian. Her skin is covered with gold tattoos that look like scales.
And
And they have all been avoiding the hell out of her.
Am I
what
allowed to approach?
Would you care to?
I will. Okay.
Yes.
Amiha.
Kaime is not here.
Kame is played
So
by
he is
Julia,
Kaime.
who is not here. You eventually will meet her.
So I can't approach even though.
You'll eventually meet her. Didn't you tell me she introduced you?
To who?
Julia?
Who introduced me to
Her.
No, that's our special guest next month.
Oh! I thought you. Okay, never mind. Wait, then who the fuck are you?
I work with
Oh, God, I'm sorry.
So you are
HR rules.
playing.
So yeah, he's Kaime.
I will. I'm not going to emulate the personality that Julia would so expertly do.
Okay.
But I'll do my best to answer any questions that she would answer.
Hi, Kame.
Hello.
I'm Priya.
I heard that. Yes.
How long have you been here?
We just got here. What do you mean? How long have I been
Oh,
here?
I'm sorry. I was wondering if you were more familiar with the crew. I'm new.
Oh, with the crew, I've known them over the span of 3,000 years.
Is there anything you can tell me about them?
She kind of chuckles because when she says 3,000 years. Well, the whole group, or you could say the group as a whole, are largely the heroes of the generations to come.
Thank you for that info. That's really helpful to me.
It should be. Because there's not much else going on there now.
That it? That all you want to know?
Okay.
No, I just wanted to know what you had to say about them and introduce myself.
She was there when you were introduced as a group. She's just very, like I said, the entire group is kind of avoiding her, and she seems very irritable. And well, quite bluntly, she seems like a teenager she seems to be behaving like a teenager who's just entered puberty.
Yeah, just bitchy.
Very,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
very.
Yeah.
And her skin keeps peeling, and she keeps getting fucking taller.
She does.
Hormonal dragon.
And every once in a while, you can see her, when she seems irritated, she spits sparks out of her mouth. She was supposed to learn on her own.
What? Why?
Oh.
Why
It's
learn on your
fun
own
that
when you have a
It's
group with
fun
you?
that way.
It's fun every way.
Is there any other advice you have for me? Anything else that you think would be helpful to me to know?
She leans in really close to you and whispers in your ear, "They're all fucking idiots." Then she turns around and walks away.
Thank you, Kame.
So Varys is often about looking for the harbor master.
Again.
Pretty sure I'm with you.
No. Just now. Because we haven't gotten to it yet.
He came to you while you were pulling into port, and then told you where to go dock, and took your money.
Mm-hmm. And then we went and
So
docked.
now you want to
Yes,
find
now
now you want to find him again.
Yes, then.
He's like out in the bay on a little boat. There is a harbor master's office though.
Okay. I'll go to the office first then.
Okay.
Uh,
You see several gentlemen dressed similarly to the harbor master out there. You can see that there's several boats, small boats in front of it. Office of the harbor master,
okay.
Anglia.
As I walk in, I make my presence known. Friends! Gentlemen!
They look at you funny. Friend.
Yes. Why are they? Trolls will eat you. And your face. Yes. And so I take a moment, look at my clothes because they're kind of looking at me funny and realizing there's nothing wrong with what I'm wearing. You know.
Not necessarily, no. They're not looking at your clothing.
Anyway.
Looking at the GA who's saying they're friends they've never met.
Yes. It's whatever. I kind of like brush that aside and
Sort of like walking up to somebody and put your arm around them and saying, "Hey, buddy."
that's not at all the same.
Hey, guys.
Verbal and physical are two different things.
You're not English.
No, I'm not. So if you're English, do you touch everyone you know?
Well, no, you just don't use familiar terms. They're looking at you like, "Why are you calling us friends? We are not friends."
I saw it. That's
Yes.
We're not even acquaintances.
that actually is terrifying.
Yes, sorry.
It's terrible.
Different culture. My apologies.
Nightmare.
I come looking for
My
work.
nightmares should manifest themselves into flesh.
Do you know of any? Do you have any to offer?
Not in the harbor master's office. Just to be specific, the
Do
harbor
you
master is
know
a
of
taxation
any?
office.
Was another one of those questions.
The harbor master's equates to being the tax officers. of the
Excellent.
day.
So they'll know all the businesses on the harbor, and they'll know who has work.
No, because
Potentially.
they tax the ships. They don't care who's working on them. It is a tax office for the harbor. That is what a harbor master is. That and guiding ships to the right place.
Am I here by chance?
No, you stayed on the ship because you're whiny
What?
little.
No,
No, wait, you
he's
did.
speaking
No,
with
he
us.
was on
Yes,
the way
yes,
party.
yes, go ahead.
I'm on the ship.
Why?
I volunteered.
She did, and I asked her if it's having to stay near water. We had this whole conversation about it.
But the thing, she's gonna
Varys,
have
if
a
I
really
may, a
boring
word.
time if she just stays on the ship every time
Yes.
you guys go off to do something.
These people don't seem to know you.
Trying
These all seem to like you. Let's go to the port and maybe hear about any work that any captains or other seafaring folk might have.
Jesse wants to mingle with the seamen.
He does.
Jesse does want to mingle with the seamen and get Varys very involved.
Thank you for being of no help, gentlemen. Have a great day.
We'll tax you for that.
Hey, buddy. How's it going with you?
Are you going to grace us with your presence? Should I show you on camera again?
Yes.
Come here, you giant bastard.
Don't hold him up, just set him on the thing.
There is
Oh
no
my
setting him
goodness.
anywhere.
Look at that ball of cat. Aww.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, kitties.
I am your god now.
Martin, you are not getting on that
Ah.
table. You know better.
No, that would be
No.
awesome because then it would be on the overhead thing.
No, it's also a bad precedent. Oh, back to this discussion. You're gonna have a really dull time if you stay on the ship the whole time.
I'm not gonna do that for the rest of my whole time, but for right now,
Okay.
just to
You just
We'll
want
just
to
drag her with
I'm
us.
I'm
You
just
could,
filling
you
it up.
could grab her by the fin ear and drag her along,
No.
or just grab one of the shells, and if she wants to keep it on, she has to follow.
Do you want to get
Whatever.
shot? Because that's how you get Varys to shoot you.
At some point, I'm gonna need your character to go punk and just start like wearing fish hooks in the fin.
Fish hook piercings.
I got it. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see.
That'll be some pretty awesome character design, actually.
Yeah.
Just a new meeting to fishnet stockings.
Ha!
Be afraid.
Yeah, I am.
Thank you, Oz.
Who just said that?
Oz.
What do you mean, who said that?
Oz did.
Oz.
I didn't hear anything.
Neck snap stockings.
I will be walking the length of the docks.
It's just me and the chickens here.
Just keep watch.
I'm very
So,
one with
I
I will
nature, so
then
it's
be
fine.
walking the length of the docks, listening and
Hey,
Looking
sailor.
looking and ignoring those individuals and looking for.
I was talking about you. Because you're dressed all pretty.
I know, and I'm ignoring the person who's saying.
You.
I'm not saying that.
Okay.
You can't put words in my mouth.
And you're just like
God can.
following
You
him?
only can be.
Currently, I guess I am following him, making sure that he doesn't get into any mischief.
Won't go away.
However, we'll probably need to find someone to either commission us for our journey, or we'll need to find someone to join up with. But I would recommend that if we do join up with somebody as our privateers, that we would have a reputation, which we have none. To my knowledge.
We don't need a reputation to find work. It might not be the most glamorous work right off the bat, but do what we can. So yes, I'm walking the docks, listening for
Brilliant idea. It's called nailing
people
a
who
goblin
are
to
in
the bow
need
of
of
my
help.
ship.
No,
Everyone will
and
be
looking,
like, why does that
actually
ship
looking
have a
for people
goblin
who,
nailed to its bow?
look like they are in
No, on the
charge
boat.
of
Instead of a
their
goblin,
castle,
we make a troll.
or business, just anything, any kind of
And
job
what's-
Let's
opportunity.
go from how to
Alexa's
or
doing.
from why to how.
I don't know.
What is Neff doing?
just following along,
Just following. Not ordering a drink.
not ordering drinks.
I've learned never to order a drink with anything but words.
The last time she ordered.
I heard.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Is everyone gonna try to explain it to her?
No, I think I'm good.
No, I mean, as long as everyone understands that fellatio cola is in fact a thing.
That wasn't. Oh God.
Girl needed a drink, so.
Oh!
That was great though.
That was awesome.
Try to change.
What the fuck?
There you go.
We go.
Yeah.
Good. That was good.
So you fit right in.
That was a good one. Yeah. So, all that you can gather is that there's people, replenishing their crews. There are sailors that are looking for ships, and nothing really of employment. Not here on the docks. No.
Can go into town. Or not to go into town. And that is what I will do. What time is it?
The best,
Are you into the
Midday.
evening?
in all
Midday?
honesty, the best job that you could probably find here, Ferris, is maybe as a cabin boy or maybe someone who can mop their top deck.
If you don't ask,
But
the answer is
approach.
no.
Yeah,
so I will
there we
continue looking.
Didn't know I had a gutter on my ship, but we do because I'm there.
Hey,
You can always
need
have
someone to
gutters
mop
installed.
your top deck?
No,
So I will be heading.
I warned you
fine,
about
it's
this.
good.
I'll be heading into town.
Nose goes.
I'll be heading into town looking for businesses.
The farther you get into it, this is a really fairly large town. It's
Perfect.
very, very much the largest town on the south end of the country.
This was a little
Um,
darker purple.
There is a
Really be my
large
favorite.
city wall,
Mm-hmm.
big palace / castle. It is a castle, not
It's heels
a
to
palace.
So yes, I'll be heading further into town. And there's a castle wall. There's a castle. There's a city wall, rather large. Yada yada.
Yep.
I'm looking for business. I'm looking for keeping an eye out for
Inns?
essentially carts of boxes that are being brought into the city
But that's
from
every,
from
that's
the
every
from the
gate.
docks.
The stuff that's coming in on the docks is going out the gates. Stuff that's coming in the gates is going out on the docks.
Yes, but following those crates, seeing where
Out of
they
the city?
lead
Out of the city.
into the city.
Well, there's warehouses. Those are all up on the docks. But the stuff that's coming out of the warehouses, generally speaking, is get loaded on vans,
Carts.
wagons, and then taken out of the city.
Mhm.
Just like happens in every
Like-
port.
Interesting.
What?
There's an app for that.
You've seen several inns around and about. You can see that outside of the city walls, there are still houses and buildings and such outside the city walls.
Mm-hmm.
Just had a
I'm looking for work. That's
There's-
my goal.
Ferris.
Yes.
One of your compatriots called her a bit of a street performer, a bard, an entertainer, if you will.
The one who's dead.
I was thinking of the one who actually shoots glitter everywhere.
Who's with you?
I'm-
Who is with you?
I'm not sure you'd call her a performer.
Is there anybody who can draw a crowd with that skill?
Why did you look at me first?
Technically, yes.
Well, I'm looking at the people
But the
who are in this
crowd-
group that he is talking to, and it's you. You are there.
I am there.
I did not realize this.
Yes.
We just had that discussion.
Yeah, it's you, me,
Yeah.
and Neff, and I think it's
Okay,
just the
Neff.
three of us.
How skilled would you be in drawing a crowd, a large group of people? I can even maybe have Varys here try to draw a large group of people. We could, I don't want to say accentuate, but speak
How
of
do you-
speak of your great deeds to the people out there.
But Neff doesn't come from our time.
All I'm looking for is someone to brag about. Have them brag about you to the populace. Get a crowd in, put you on a pedestal, talk about your heroic deeds at sea. We'll have people begging to have you hired upon their ship.
How do you want me to draw a crowd?
I can want something.
That is up to you. I mean,
I can do a lot of things to draw a crowd.
But remember, the key is that we're not trying to have anyone bed you. We're trying to actually have people lifted up and actually wanting to hire you as sailors.
Did you just say you don't want someone to embed her?
No, to bed her.
Oh, okay.
Meaning, I don't want some
Sexy time.
sailor to like try to grab her to the nearest.
No, I
No,
okay, I
no
get that
sexy
now.
time
but-
here, please.
Yeah.
No sexy time,
Yeah.
please.
I don't think.
There's none of that.
Guy
But
sitting in a
it's
near-
mostly that role.
A guy sitting in a doorway nearby yells out, "I hear flaming goblins draw a crowd!"
These are my
I can
people.
light you on fire.
He's not wrong.
These are
I'd
my people.
rather not allow that, please.
I cast.
But it could.
Don't
really
set me on
draw a
fire.
crowd.
I thought my idea was a good one.
I'm gonna start heading back. If she's
I
gonna
cast
not there.
mage
Read the
hand.
chat.
Yeah, but she doesn't know.
I cast elemental ray.
Oh my god, you're
Uh,
setting
the-
me on fire.
I mean, in the chat it says
We're
Neff
setting
could
him on
literally
fire.
do the video, the music video for Keisha's "Take It Off."
And Billy Joel's "We Didn't Light the Fire," but we did.
We did.
Which was immediately followed by the roof is on
I
fire.
can light the literal fire.
Yes.
Well, I did ask that question the other day.
I did. I saw that.
Are we going to let it burn or are we going to raise it?
Well, if it's on fire, we're gonna
Do
let
you
it burn.
have
Because I'm not touching a burning roof.
do you have skill ranks in perform? Or diplomacy?
I actually don't think I do, but I will double check.
Varys has ranks in perform.
Okay.
Nope, I'm gonna look myself. I don't need you.
Please don't tell.
Oh, yes, sorry. Thank you. My bad.
I'm thinking about if we can actually throw a show out for these people, try to gather a large crowd of people, and then try to see if we can find work that way by advertising ourselves.
What if you did the show?
No, but
I'm
I
not
have
very good at performing.
I have intimidate.
Could you make shit that will get people's attention?
Maybe.
And I have bluff too.
But that would be more
I have
for his
trackless
business.
Well, yeah.
steps.
Which is
Right.
twofold. One, it could entertain people, and two, they might want to buy his
Take money
product.
from the rich. I don't know. I don't know how to contribute here.
As a person in my own mind right now, I can't
think you
think of anything that
Get caught.
Varys
before you
would
can
do.
run away
But Varys
from
is
it.
a performer. He is trained in the art. So
And then you'd be
I
forced
just
to
simply
work
want
in
him
a
to,
sweatshop the rest of
at this point, since nothing else is working apparently, and I can't find work without being in the middle of everywhere.
Is there a town
I
square
just
with a
want
message
to-
board?
No,
Y'all tried that?
it's not really.
Is there a town square with a message board? Did y'all try that?
Maybe, I don't know.
Just throw it in.
I was looking for work, so I assumed that would have been something I could have seen, but didn't. So yeah, this is what I'm doing. Yeah, essentially just a story time of our heroic deeds that might or might not have happened in a particular manner,
So like open mic night,
more or less.
He's gonna do some beat poetry, and then I took it
Come here.
behind the bush, and that's where it all happened.
use
Come
Jesse-
here, come
use
all
Jesse's
listen
head
to-
like a wood block,
I'm thinking of more
And
recent
there we
events
were.
in this timeline.
walking through the forest.
Come here, come all, listen to the epic tales of
We were-
Varys the Great,
We were hired by the Empire to
the mistress of the
root out
sea.
lizardmen from the island, and we did so. It was
Got it.
a hard slog, and
Goddess of
we
the
murdered
sea.
them all, and brought
I
home
cast
the bodies of
elemental
the
ray
dead
into the
sailors,
air.
and yada yada yada.
I shoot
Light
my
show.
hands up into the air sometimes.
Oh, fine.
I'm glad that you
Cast illusion magic to make
How many
people
how many
see.
how many spells are you gonna cast? So you did
Okay.
what is it?
Forget
Elemental
everything.
Ray.
I'm casting one thing.
You just said I cast elemental ray, so you're shooting this shit off into the air. Now what?
Okay,
The people like it. I don't know.
I don't know if people like it.
People are looking like, okay. She was you.
I am going to get some weird reports from the magistrate.
Oh no, you can see this ray of rainbow lights coming in from up on the hill in the town.
Elemental ray is a rainbow light.
Read it. Do you not know what it is?
I know what it is.
Okay, what is it?
It's a giant beam of elements.
Read it.
It's fire. It's just fire.
Read it. It's fire is not the spell.
It's fire.
Anyways, 15 is what I rolled
For
for entertaining story time, trying to spread the word of our awesome
these
group of
fuckers
people
on
that
this
can
shit.
do lots of things.
I will get back to you as soon as we find out what she just shot off into the air.
Let's see.
Connie!
It's a fire ray.
It's on the boat.
It's
I know, so am
targeting.
I.
You can target anything within a 30-foot range, 30 feet as a ranged touch attack. So
Now
I
fish trying to
basically,
launch signals, please.
so basically, I shot a giant ray into the sky, a
No,
giant fire ray.
30 feet.
30 feet up, and then where does it go?
It's pretty big.
It just stops, I guess.
This big? That's not strong enough to
I don't
continue.
actually know.
It doesn't matter.
Fire goes.
It's 30 feet.
So that's it. I
Okay,
just shot a bunch
so-
of fire into the air.
30 feet.
Ooh! So while you're talking, people are walking over and dropping copper pieces in front of her.
I start changing colors.
And being as they're not paying attention to me, I'm going over
yeah,
looking for
no,
work.
no,
Oh, yeah,
somebody
I'm
did
gonna one up you.
pay
Watch
attention.
this right here.
Yeah. I'm changing colors.
Oh, and he's changing
On the
clothes.
ship.
No. I came to hang out with Nev
I cast
Hey,
dancing
what?
lights.
because I saw someone trying to pimp her out, and I was like, "Look, girl, you don't have to do that." And
A young
I
boy
was
walks
trying
up to you.
huh?
Not gonna lie. This guy.
And he says, I'll
Yeah.
hire you.
So I was like, "Hey, look,
Young-
you
like,
have way more skills
how
than that.
young are
Don't
we
even worry
talking?
about the betting or
He's
whatever
about
you said."
10.
Want her to see what he's after.
He says his father disappeared, but nobody seems to care to go look for him. They say that he went into the caves and he hasn't come back out, and they don't want to go in and look for him. They say he shouldn't have gone. Yeah,
I cast dancing lights for entertainment purposes. And so 4 dancing lights
Okay.
everywhere.
I just got stressed out and angry because she's my friend, and I don't want her to have to do the betting.
It's going to
thing
take
or
you a while to
whatever.
walk through town to get to them, and you wouldn't know necessarily for sure that this is them shooting off this shit. Although with their reputation, you probably would. So,
Okay, and then I don't want her to.
and you've
have
never
to,
been in a city this size. Keep that in mind too.
I'm panicking a little bit, and I also don't want my new glittery friend to have to do the betting thing or whatever to lure people
You
in.
weren't there for that conversation. You don't know that.
I thought
was.
she followed me.
Yeah.
Oh, so we'll roll with it. So you guys notice that she's like fluctuating in colors, just really bright.
Is everything okay?
No, the one person that I feel safest with here, I feel the need to protect her. There's this defense in me that I don't want
You've
her.
made about 30 copper so far.
Yes, yes. We get it. In an hour, you're going to be going to the bathroom together.
Yeah, probably.
Ooh. I know what I'm gonna do. Scorching rain.
That's so bad. Anyways, yes.
Now I'm going to be at work watching to see if they leave the room at the same time. I'm going to the bathroom!
We already have. You know, it's a girl thing. Do it.
Oh, tell me.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I
You
so
wouldn't
get it.
understand.
I so get it.
Remember, I thought you had like a monkey in your stall because you were sneezing and I'd never heard you sneeze.
Oh my god, yeah, I sneezed.
I was like, she snuck a monkey to work. What kind of animal is that? Yeah.
And now I'm wondering why you would think that somebody would have a monkey in the stall with them.
Yeah.
I just thought she was like, I was like, shh, because it was like.
Now she's spanking it?
No, like, quiet, like, we're at work, you gotta be quiet, you know?
Oh, dear
Um,
God.
You were spanking the monkey in
I
the
cast
bathroom
silent
stall.
image.
Oh,
That's
okay.
where-
I see.
Everyone sees a giant dancing oni monkey.
What spell is that?
It's silent
That's
image.
called a Super Bowl spell.
It's silent image. You can create a visual
Remember
figment
I
that
made
cannot
her read it
expand
last
beyond
time?
4 10-foot cubes.
Why not draw a card?
What? What?
I don't know. Anyways, yes, and talking to this boy.
Made a
I'm
giant
going to
dancing Oni
Take
doing
me seriously
a
for now. He's also run otherwise.
from the future.
Yes. So Varys is talking to a little boy who wants to hire us. His father has gone missing. So tell us more about these caves. Why is no one supposed to go there?
They said that there's monsters that live in there, but Dad went up there looking for a sheep, got away. So I can give you this, and he holds up a silver piece.
I'm going to. Where do you live, son?
We're up in the next village, right up the road.
Next
It
village and road.
points northwest,
Are the caves near that village?
not far away. Okay, everybody. Alexis
so he-
would like to be the center of attention.
Knock yourself out. I'm still on the fucking boat,
Sounded pretty accurate.
I'm on a boat.
motherfucker.
Don't you
Don't
ever
leave me
forget.
alone over
Okay,
here.
so
Yes. Hold on to your tongue, please. You can pay me when you can pay me when we bring your father back.
I want a boat
I'll-
trip.
I will speak with my companions and see what
I'm
we can
taking
do.
Jazzy.
So to confirm,
and
your
Oz.
village is that way, right?
yeah, I can show you where
Are
it's
you
at.
gonna edit that out?
No.
Would you mind coming with me?
I'm so sad.
Okay.
I need to yes. I'm just
You're not one of those weird guys, are you?
no. I just need to consult my
Because you can't
companions.
dress like.
I come from a different area.
Remember the
I'm
Bogey
aware.
Lounge in Final Fantasy VII? That's where he's going.
So I'm going to walk over to Neff, Jazzy, and don't tell me.
Sounds like a car that wieners drive.
that Wieners drive.
Oh, you drive a Prius too?
There it is.
And you couldn't
Priya.
remember your own name?
And
Of course I can.
Yes.
Please tell me that you did not kidnap a small child.
Of course I could.
Again.
Of course
Again.
I kidnapped
Again.
a small child.
Again,
Again, I didn't.
Just don't snap its neck.
Vordath,
I-
he wasn't small.
And nor did
6
we
foot.
kidnap him. Tommy bought him.
Nope, he didn't. She did not buy Varys. Or she
Human
did not buy
trafficking is not
Vordath.
beneath this group.
Oh, that's right. She kidnapped Vorath and
But-
bought Helga. My bad.
Neither is snapping necks.
Who was coming with us?
Enjoy
This is
yourself.
why I'm concerned, because you're coming over with a small kid.
I don't know if Varys will snap the kid's neck, but
Everyone,
about
please
2
come with
inches
me.
taller than
Let's
you.
go back to the boat for a moment, and I will inform
Most
you.
humans are about 2 inches at least taller than me.
Toddlers are taller.
I'm 3 feet tall, even.
you could be the goblin dagger for Oni.
You were like the tallest goblin ever.
A short sword for Oni.
Actually, they go
Not
from
even that.
A short mace.
4 feet was actually the highest I
Oh.
could roll.
Oni's damn near 10 feet tall.
Okay, a knife mace.
I think I'm up to your kneecap.
Yeah, about that.
A kneecap mace.
I was not joking when I said I can hide
So
you in my
Varys
boot.
grabs the rest of the party and heads back to the boat.
Okay.
Before we get to the boat, I want to know why you're bringing a small child toward the party. We have a troll.
Toward the party? No, he's walking with me.
Yes, following you toward a troll, a goblin, a sea creature, and I don't even know
Yes.
what Varys is, or not Varys, but whatever Neff is.
I'm
Neff is
sure
here.
he's seen all of this before. We're in a port town. It's all right. I'll explain it when we get back to the ship, and I just keep walking.
Boy,
So when we get back to the ship, I explain that this boy is
Explain it.
okay. So this boy here,
Don't look at me.
Huh?
yes, this boy here wants to hire us
Right,
Um,
for
to
Dad.
find his father, who has gone missing in a cave. He was looking for his sheep, and this boy tells me that there are monsters in the cave and that nobody goes there. But
If nobody goes there, why was your father going there?
He lost his sheep.
But
He was
nobody
going to recover them.
goes there.
I'm not going to speak for the father.
The father is obviously a good shepherd.
That's
Okay.
his well-being, yeah. You need to
I assume that the cave is nearby then.
Yes, just the next time
Bef-
over, up the road.
Before that, there's a
Wait,
reason why no one goes there. Why?
Because there's monsters in it. He just said that.
I know that, but what kind of monsters are we talking about?
We are a troll, a
kind of
goblin, and a
monsters?
sea monster.
I just want to know what we're going up against.
The kind that eats us or the kind that's our kin. It's going to be one of the two.
It's a very sound argument. Considering. I like to go prepared, but
Yes, I see this is definitely something that we can do.
And then
How far is the
Oh.
next town, little boy?
It's only like 4 miles up the road.
oh, really close.
What time of day is it?
Well, now,
Yes, now.
Yeah.
after the whole light show and the conversation and going all the way uptown, it's probably about 3 in the afternoon.
Oh, good. So we got plenty of time to just go do this today. It's like an hour's walk.
Hours walk there, yes, to get to his village
Yes,
and then up into the hills. And
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll probably be done by late evening.
is this kid
Say again.
has he had any food substance at all?
The boy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you,
I am concerned about the well-being of this child because he is without his father.
I want to bring him a fish.
he did eat. He
Okay.
says he
Okay.
ate, yes. You're gonna bring him a fish.
Does he have a mother?
Just in case.
Yes, he has a mother.
Okay.
I'm the mom now.
Cool.
I
I'm just making sure that
I
we're
will
not
take
rescuing
care
an
of you,
orphan
little
child.
boy.
I still have a family.
You.
You are my family now.
I'm the what?
I'm trying not to tell you.
That's called kidnapping.
Daddy.
Just so we're clear. That is-
Just so we're all clear here.
No.
She was all like, I will rescue it. You are my
It's like
family now.
Jerry Springer.
Yeah, I'm
That
the
is-
mom now.
that is the
Come
definition.
to the depths of the sea with me.
Child can't.
No.
Come.
Oh, so you're like an actual mermaid where you actually just lure them into the depths and kill them.
When the
I can
bubbles
breathe
pass, it'll be
underwater.
good.
I can't.
That's important to know. Okay,
I will not be adopting the
Just
child.
breathe the water.
it's full of
Breathe it, all right. Enough
it's
of that.
water. It's full of oxygen. You'll be fine. All right, so
I can't
Let's
breathe
do it.
without-
No more kid killing jokes.
Yeah.
Do you know who you're sitting next to?
A kid killer?
Wrong way to look.
I didn't do anything. Oh my god.
I am
The
not a
I
child.
would like to say
comment.
that I would prefer no kid killing.
I've heard that before.
when you put a baking
We
sheet of
are not
cookies in
killing-
we
your
are
mouth,
not
you know you're
killing
done.
children.
Stabs their
I
eye
don't
out.
know.
When the child stops screaming.
Oh my god.
What? I didn't hear that and I don't want to.
Wow. That's dark.
Keep in mind,
No.
he is a father.
Regarding a caravan.
Father of four.
Are they okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Check,
a little.
check
just
in
a-
another 20 years when they're in counseling.
No,
Yeah, right.
I have a little 3-year-old myself.
No,
Yeah.
I'm like that super involved dad. I'm leader for their Boy
All-
Scout
all of
troop,
these guys.
and I
Cute,
take my
yeah.
kids to run a Lego club after school for them during
Aw.
the school year, all sorts of shit like that.
Yeah.
What time we got?
Boys or girls?
212.
9/11. Ooh,
9/11.
911. Okay. So the involvement that is going to be the involvement required in the next steps of where it looks like we're going is going to require some preparation on my side. We're stopping at 9:30, or we would be stopping at 9:30 anyway. So keeping in tradition with all of our other games, I'm calling it close for short close. So bye.
We can get there.